Marie, and in today's episode of BISS, we'll be talking about real estate investments. It appears that Cyprus has recently become one of the most appealing destinations for real estate and money diversification. And for this reason, today we have here Polis Panayotu, who is a business management and legal consultant, and Ann-Veronika Steffansen, who is the CEO and founder of Cyperium Real Estates Consultancy. Together, they will tell us why we should look south and invest in Cyprus market, and share some insights before the upcoming event, which will be held here in Sofia. Why is Cyprus the best real estate investment for 2025? So thank you for coming here. First, ladies, I will ask you, what inspired you to focus your efforts on promoting Cyprus to Bulgarians? What was your main goal?
First of all, thank you so much for having us. We are really excited. Our main goal is, it started with, I'm Norwegian, so we started with Scandinavian. We are in many other countries, and I have a business partner. She's born in Bulgaria. And also because we are well known for a big Bulgarian community in Cyprus, so we got curious and wanted to explore.
So, from our perspective, what does it make Cyprus such a good investment place for Bulgarians? What does attract Bulgarians with?
It's the lifestyle, first of all. It's, of course, amazing weather. We have great healthcare, very good schools. We even have local Bulgarian school. And now we know when you're going to change your valuta to euros. It's going to be much more beneficial for you.
And how can you help people to not only to buy the property but to get used to the Cyprus lifestyle? Or you are saying that it's very easy because we're super close and you have this big of a Bulgarian community there?
Yes, so you have direct flights, and we are one stop to guide our clients, guide Bulgarians. We also have a very strong connection to our cousins, the food, the religion.
So a little bit about the legal stuff here. She said about the euro. We are converting to euro from 1st of January 2026. Why is now the good time to invest in Cyprus?
Traditionally, countries that they are entering the eurozone and they change the currency to euro, there is some changes in currency, and usually there is a depreciation. Although it is locked usually, and people know, for some time the exchange is not stable. So usually it is recommended to, let's say, invest to a steady, EU country in order to, until the currency exchange rate is stabilized. Also, since we start talking about the legal system.
Yeah, how does the legal system actually profit Bulgarians?
There's a big difference between Bulgaria and not only between Bulgaria and Cyprus, but for Bulgarian investors, which are looking for, let's say, an investment outside of Bulgaria. We are very competitive because our legal system is based on the common law, which is the English law basically. And it is a legal system which is very clear. We have stability in the decisions of the courts. Anybody who has any issue, he can have a look at the previous decisions that the court is taken, and more or less he knows what to expect. This is very, let's say, important for any investor, because in case of any dispute or any legal issues, he knows what to expect. If we compare this with other countries, like Bulgaria, for example, the legal system is not so clear. In Greece, for example, which is a destination for Bulgarians as well, again, the system is not so, the legal system, is not so clear.
Is it the same with other Mediterranean countries? Because I was about to ask you, why should we invest in Cyprus but not in other Mediterranean countries?
Only Malta and Cyprus, because they were part of the Commonwealth, they are using the common law. So And that's the reason, we can attract foreign investors. Foreign investors, they need stability. They need to know what to expect. They don't like surprises. Yeah. Okay, so by investing in a country like Cyprus, and as I said, it's only Cyprus and Malta in the end of the day, they know what to expect. They don't have surprises. And also, as part of the Commonwealth and as a colony of Great Britain, we have the structures that they left behind. For example, our land registry is based on the English system. It's so clean and so stabilized. Everything works like a clock, Swedish clock. This is something that provides stability and peace of mind to the investors, that they will not have any surprises and they know what to do as per plan. If you want to invest in Cyprus, you will notice the difference, that you have security. And this is very, very, very important.
Apart from this security that investors have, as you say, what key legal procedures and documents should every investor prepare before buying something in Cyprus?
Talking about the legal process of buying property in Cyprus or invest in Cyprus, first of all, after you identify a property through a real estate agent, through a consultant, or yourself, you need to engage a legal advisor, a consultant, or lawyer. Okay, so what is the first thing you have to do is make sure that you are buying the property from a reputable developer. Okay, it's very, very important. Secondly, you need to make a due diligence of the property you buy, to make sure that there is no any mortgages, any securities on the property. So it's clean. Third, you have to prepare a proper contract to cover your interest and ensure that it's not a contract that is given to you by the developer. Okay, but as with any country, if you go to buy a property and you don't engage a legal consultant, you have the danger of getting the contract of the developer, which usually has no any clauses to protect the buyer. So this is not only Cyprus, this is everywhere. A lot of times the developers, they tell you that we will do the contracts for you, but it's not a good idea because you need to see your interest. Once the contracts are prepared and agreed, then you have to submit them to the land registry. Again, this is what I said before. Because of this system, we make sure that the buyers, the investors, are secured. Because once you submit the contract, the signed contract in the land registry, this means that there is no chance that anybody will go and say that he's the owner of the place, or there is no, let's say, clear indication who is the owner. Okay. So it's very important to submit the contract in the land registry. You don't see this in other countries very often, okay, based on the systems they have. So one, it is submitted, and according to the terms of the contract, the payment is fully paid to the developer, the seller. You have the second part of attending the land registry again, to ensure that all the taxes before the transfer are paid by the seller and the developer.
And what about the taxes? Like, are they lower? What about your non-domicile tax that you have there?
Okay.
How does this benefit Bulgarians?
The non-domicile, okay, for non-residents of Cyprus, that they were born outside of Cyprus, we have the non-dom certificate which they can obtain. So if they were not born in Cyprus, 17 years from the day that they obtain the certificate, any dividends they get from a Cyprus company is zero. They don't pay any taxes on dividends. Okay. So when we say the non-dom status, it means that we are talking about investments. We're not talking about a single investment from a single person. I mean, we're talking about the big investors that they open a Cyprus company, let's say, okay, to buy a property or to invest heavily in Cyprus. So if you have income from these investments through your company, the dividends are not taxed.
And what about, like, for example, I want to buy a property in Cyprus. Can I start directly living there?
Okay, as a Bulgarian, you are an EU citizen.
I'm an EU
there is no
citizen.
any constraint. There is no any obstacles. You can come. You get your yellow slip, we call it, which is a registration that you are coming to live in Cyprus. Okay, there is a procedure to obtain the yellow slip, but there is no any obstacles of any European citizen to come in Cyprus and live.
Tell us more about the benefits of Cyprus.
Just to recap what we were talking before, Cyprus is a place that is offering security and safety in the whole area around, especially in the Middle East. Every time there is any issue, like there is a war dispute or any problems in the area, everybody are coming to Cyprus because they feel that they are secure and safe. Example is the Israelis, the Lebanese, the Arabs, the Syrians. So we are welcoming all the people of the countries around us. And as they are feeling secure and safe there, in the end of the day, they are ending up of investing in Cyprus, and they are applying for getting properties and license to own a property. So apart from that, we have the gas exploration in Cyprus, which in the last 15 years is booming. They have discovered big resources of gas offshore, and this also attracts foreign investments by big groups like ExxonMobil, Shell, Noble. So big companies are coming in Cyprus, and also they are looking to invest on properties for their infrastructures, because it is expected that Cyprus will become one of the, let's say, gas exporters in the near future. Apart from this, we have a very good network of marinas in Cyprus, which offers luxury properties around the marina, and it is preferred from the, let's say, wealthy people that they want to have a luxury life. What else we can say about Cyprus?
Yes, we can mention our amazing golf courses.
Wow, okay.
Yes, we have now actually we have 3 of them. We also attract a lot of buyers and investors, and we have the cleanest water in the world.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we have
I
the
didn't know
most
that.
blue flags in
Yeah.
Europe, actually.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Blue flag, it's like a certification of a place, of a beach, that it is checked and the waters are crystal clear.
Yeah.
And according to the last statistics I saw, Cyprus has the most blue flags in Europe.
About the human side of investment, I will ask Veronica about this. Can you share one successful story of a family or a single person that has experienced everything that he talked about?
Yes, absolutely. One example is one family from Sofia. They choose to buy a 2-bedroom apartment. We found the right project for them, walking distance in Paphos and to the sea, and they bought the pre-launch, as he's talking about. Like this, by the time it was completed 2 years later, the area was much more built up, but they receive a better investment return, about 30 to 50%. And now they can use their holiday home, and also they rent it out, so they have a stable income on it.
And like, what is the future of Cyprus that will attract even more buyers? Is the country developing? Are these resorts getting bigger and better? Like, give me some more reasons why it's so attractive, because, you know, we have such great resorts here in Bulgaria. We we have great mountains, great seaside, and also Greece is amazing. Turkey is nice, but why should we come to Cyprus?
Yes, no, you sure do, absolutely. But what is more attractive with Cyprus, it's an island, and it's developing really, really fast. We have people now from all over the world investing, and you have better, let's say, financially return on it. Soon it will not be more land to develop on, and also they are getting more and more modern.
No, basically, I try to complete what Veronica just said. Cyprus is an island, as Veronica said, and it's a small island. So you can see, comparing with Greece and Turkey, since you mentioned Greece and Turkey, which is a popular destination for Bulgarians, you can see everything in very short distances. We have mountains. The distance between the mountain of Olympus Mountain, which is the highest mountains in Cyprus, and the beach, is 45 minutes. So if you see Cyprus, it's like a spiral. The more you go inside the island, in the center of the island, the higher you go. So the distance between the mountains and the beach and the sea, it's 45 minutes maximum, 1 hour. So you can enjoy the sea and ski in the mountains in just 1 hour, for example. There is periods in the year that you can go to the beach, and there is snow in the mountains. And I think that this combination, you cannot see it anywhere.
You're talking about the great nature, that it's an island and everything, but don't you have any concerns that it will get overwhelmed with buildings at certain point when people start investing and buying houses there?
There is no let's say, unregulated building. Everything is done based on a plan. So there is no, let's say, the risk of over-building or let's say, overpopulated situation. Everything is done based on a building plan that the government always has in place. The good thing is that there is a heavily investment from not only from Russians or from Lebanese or Israelis, but now we attract more and more different nationalities. And the reasons is what we mentioned before. You can have the island life. Okay, you are in the European Union, so there is the safety there. We have a system, apart from the legal system, as we said before, okay, which is based on the common law. We have a system of services in Cyprus. We are very famous of that. Tax advisors, accountants, auditors, lawyers, okay. Everything is crystal clear, and people feel confident to make business there.
When you say business, are there some tips and tricks which buyers and investors can use to prevent scams and also to pay as little tax or commissions as possible?
Okay, according to this,
as legally possible,
yes.
Of course.
Okay. Once you want to go through this, let's say, process of having a tax optimization, let's say it, you have to engage a tax advisor, which he will tailor-make, okay, the things you need to do based on your profile. There is a lot of ways. As I said, one is the non-dom. Another one is if you are a tax resident in Cyprus. If you are a tax resident in Cyprus and you stay in Cyprus more than 183 days, automatically you become tax resident. And all your worldwide income is taxed in Cyprus. From that moment, there's a lot of other things you can do based on your income and activities. It's very generic what I say, but it cannot be more specific unless we know the profile of the
case
investor.
Of the
Yes.
investor, yeah. And what about scams? Do you know some cases when people got scammed about buying a property there?
If you engage the right professionals, you will not have any problem.
Yeah.
in general, it's a very safe place. Crime is limited, scams are limited. If you know how to move around your investment, you will not see any issues of scams and frauds and these matters.
And that's why we are here.
As one of the women started this project, as you said, your partner is Bulgarian. What inspired you to enter this male-dominated business, to look at it not just like for money making, but to really educate and engage and gain independence and confidence from that?
Yeah. So I'm here to demystify the process. And I'm negotiating like real local. You know, I show the real numbers. It inspired me because I moved there before I opened my company myself. And also to empower more women into the business, for their investment, for them to feel safe and to have a community to lean on.
And what were the challenges that you faced during this process with creating your company, and how did you turn them into strengths?
Yes, so as you mentioned, it's a man-dominated
field, yeah.
For sure, it is. But you know, it takes courage, it takes a lot of time and experience to build up these relations that I have. This is what I did, so that's why I managed to build up an amazing team and great associates. So,
how big is your team actually?
We are now nearly 30 people working around Europe. In Bulgaria, we are a growing team.
What should we expect for the event that will be held tomorrow in Sofia?
Yes, you should expect very, very good energy and professional speakers. You will have a clear idea how it is to invest in Cyprus and what Cyprus is about.
So you will talk about everything you said, like recently about the history, about why Cyprus is so attractive, and you might give some legal advice.
I will cover the legal.
What people mainly ask when they come to you?
Usually they want to know what are the process and procedures they need to know in case they want to come to Cyprus to invest, and they want to feel the security of knowing the steps and the key and the most important issues they need to be aware of before investing or before looking to Cyprus.
And what about the event tomorrow? Who is going to attend? Are there some special guests from Cyprus?
Yes, there is. The ambassador of Cyprus, he's going to come. He will open our event tomorrow.
Is he going to help people understand more about the country and investing, or only about the country?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you again, and hope that more and more people will get to know what you're doing and why are you doing this.
Yes.
Because they will benefit.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
sure. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.